Hi, I'm Jason Gilbert. I'm a sports practitioner of the World Surfing League. In this interview, I'm really excited to be talking with Jack Robinson. Jack's 24 years old. Okay, we are in March of 2023 and he's currently #1 in the world. Now, what you're going to hear in this video is a few of Jack's, health practices, philosophies that he's been practicing from a very young age. I admire Jack a lot. Okay, I wish that I was doing the same things that he's doing, okay, when I was his age. And we're seeing what success this is bringing. Simple habits, simple health habits, mindsets. We're going to talk about breathing and yoga, along with a few other things as well. And I hope you enjoyed. I really enjoyed working with Jack, and I learn a lot from people like Jack, okay? They're implementing successful strategies in their lives and showing direct results from that. And that's something we can do in our lives and also enjoy and achieve the same results. Okay guys, I'm here with Jack Robinson, and mate, what I've been excited to talk to you about is the fact that you're 24. When we talk about your yoga and your meditation and your mindset, it really impresses me. I actually think to myself sometimes, damn it, why wasn't I doing that sort of thing back there? It's taken me injuries and sickness and all sorts of stuff to get to the point where I am. And what I'd like to share with you guys is a few of your tips in regards to, for example, surfing. Mate, is there anything that you dedicate yourself to with the ultimate aim of keeping your surfing at the most optimal level possible?
Yeah, it probably started from, like, at a young age. I was consciously like eating good, and then I think it translated into meeting the right people and starting to do yoga, and then the breathing followed after that. But then also just trying to be a better athlete, and then it translates into everyday life too, because then you just want to get better living every day. You want to walk around feeling better, because when you're an athlete, I feel like you always have a bit of pain or something going on with you. So it's like, how can we better and...
Like an investment.
Exactly.
You're investing in how you're feeling outside of surfing, I guess, or even when you are surfing, so you're not in pain. And mate, just a question, you said when you were younger, how young were you when you started to focus on your diet?
That probably started from, since I can remember, as a real young kid, even a baby. I feel like my parents were pretty onto it, but then I started taking it to another level, like once I got more conscious of it around 15, 16, I was like, okay, what else is there to learn? And then, by 17, 18, I was starting to get really into yoga, and then it just leads on, you get addicted.
And so what got you into yoga?
Well, actually, I was pretty sore and just wondering what I could add to the surfing and add to getting better. So that probably led me to, a friend did it. He was a yoga teacher, and then he got me into it. And after that, I started to learn different types of yoga. Started Ashtanga, and that just led on. And then to pranayama breathing too. So it all works in a synergy.
Similar. Mate, I started with Ashtanga as well, and Ashtanga is a stronger yoga. And what I noticed that I was getting problems from it, but it does teach you as well to respect your ego, I guess, and not push your limits. But and did you notice soon after trying or starting that you were suffering less pain outside of the water? Yeah,
definitely. It shows, because I don't know, you're moving energy around your body, and then your body gets used to it. But all different kinds of movement, I feel like, really helps.
Awesome. And how's it reflected in your surfing? Do you notice any difference when you're surfing?
Yeah, you notice a difference, just because we get real dominant on only one side or this side, and it's just good to incorporate a lot of different things.
Yeah, awesome. And breath work, as you said, pranayama, come from yoga, but do you do anything more specific or more focused and dedicated towards specific breath work techniques now, like Wim Hof?
Yeah, I would say, because I'm really into saunas and ice baths too, so I'm mixing it up with that a lot. Generally just breathing through my nose a lot too, because it's, when your mouth's for eating, isn't it?
It makes a massive difference,
for filtering the air, right?
That's another one I wished I realised early. Just breathing through your nose. They're just little tips.
Yeah, little tips. But definitely, for big waves too, like just being calm under pressure too.
Sure.
It all helps, and
And like that sounds, when the theory sounds good, but when you are, let's say you're in Hawaii suit and there's a massive set in front of you, do you go back to that? And how do you slow yourself down for that, to prepare for being under the water for longer than what you want to be?
Yeah, it starts even before you're in the water, days before. This is, at the moment, like we're in the pre-season stage, so it's every day, you practice it, it becomes your life, like you might be just breathing longer exhalations and slower.
So you're doing your retention.
Yeah, inhalation, exhalation is slower, and then I think, it just helps too when you get in that situation.
For sure, it just clicks in. It's sort of like
clicks in.
Sixth sense,
Yeah, it's like it's your just autonomic nervous system. It's better for everything, right?
For sure. I mean, spot on, mate. Another curiosity. I've worked with professional surfing 20 years, and I've seen so many surfers at contests after being in areas where their diet wasn't ideal and where quite possibly, like this year in El Salvador, there was a lot of rain, it was dirty, people getting infections. Do you ever look at situations and look at your health and your dedication to diet and recognise that might be saving you from unnecessary infections or stomach bugs? I don't know, maybe.
Sure. Yeah, I feel like, because that's one of the hardest things, we've got to keep our energy up, we've got to keep our gut health good too, and you can sort of lose that when you travel so much like we do. It's easy to lose.
So challenging, isn't it?
That's probably the most hardest thing, actually, besides obviously doing all the other physical work and mental stuff. It's keeping this healthy, and that's why we come and see you.
Yeah, exactly. Remember, 80% of your immunity comes from your gut. And this is really important. If we're in a situation where we're obliged to have antibiotics, we are automatically wiping out a lot of the positive part of our gut function. So that for me is also a motivating factor, just to take natural antibiotics. Actually, you bought one to take to Hawaii, which is great.
Sure.
To eat well, to hydrate, drink good quality water.
Good quality water. I've got a really good filter system at home now. I'm stoked.
Yeah, awesome.
And then, like you say, with the probiotics in the gut, I've taken I've had a few bad staph infections. And it's even from the beach in Hawaii, or just anywhere there's staph that lingers to bacteria, and that sort of smashed me a bit with my biotic health just in the gut.
Yeah, but you do notice that as that improves, don't you? Your body's ability to fight any infection, not just gut, improves.
It improves, it fights back. It's just, the antibiotics that are from the doctors and everything, it does, it's good, but it also hurts you too.
Leave them for when it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
I guess what we're talking about, guys, it's helping any of you surfers that are thinking of travelling. For example, it's helping you in general who doesn't need to be healthy for their work, family, loved ones outside of the water anyway. But I imagine everything you're telling me now, mate, I'm thinking, look, when you retire, the state of health that you're going to be in from the practices that you've adopted, maybe, I'm assuming, but maybe because of surfing and your performance, they're going to stay with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it stays with you. That's the thing. Like, you only do something when it gets really bad, or when something has to be done, and it might already be too late. You're not like you get a staph infection, and then I got to get antibiotics. But you could have been taking the natural antibiotics before it, right? Like as it's coming.
Yeah, no, spot on. Prevention is better than
prevention.
Cure. Mate, awesome. Congrats. Seriously.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed learning from Jack. Okay, people like Jack have so much to pass on, isn't it? And it's, as you can see, it's not an age-related thing. If we're practicing healthy habits from a young enough age, we can be very wise and very healthy at young ages still. And too many of us, unfortunately, wait till we're not performing well or we're sick before we think about some of the basic things that Jack talked about in that video. If you enjoyed the video and you enjoyed the one I did with Kelly Slater, keep watching. There's going to be some really cool ones coming out with people like Nathan Florence and Billy Kemper. And pass it on to others. And you can also inscribe in the YouTube channel to be, I guess, the first there to receive the information when I get it. And what I really love about learning from the athletes that I work with is that we've got so much to learn from them and apply to our own lives, so that we can be surfing our best, so that we can be playing football or doing jiu-jitsu or whatever it is to our best level, be our happiest, get sick less often or hopefully not at all, but also invest in our longevity in anything that's important to us. So I'll see you next time. Thank you.